Gave you guys your instruction in the dressing room. I expect a clean, fair fight, start to finish. Anything right here is low. Same thing right here. Anything between these lines right here is low. Good luck.
When asked, why don't you take a tune-up, Inoue said, I don't have the mental strength to take tune-ups. I need maximum motivation. And standing across the ring, he has that tonight in the hungry underdog of Marlon Tapales, who's also, this is the undisputed super bantamweight championship. Marlon Tapales in the black and white trunks.
Already you see that hand speed on display from Inoue. Right now Tapales is making the mistake of just sitting. That's what I mean. You can't just sit there and right in front of him looking at him, because right, just like shots like that, 2 shots down the pipe is all he needs.
There's a left hand for Tapales that gets in.
Moving to his right. Just move to your right, and stay off the, stay up the line.
1 minute to go in round 1 of our main event. Just remember, Inoue said, I hope Tapales comes out aggressive. It excites me.
Tapales wants to do it because the more aggressive you get, the more openings you create, you create for your opponent.
Inoue's father, Naoya's father and trainer. There's the left hand that landed for Tapales.
Nice.
It was an interesting game plan, right? Come out a little bit more conservative, a little bit, work on your timing a little bit.
You see right there. That's what I mean. When he fell in though.
We've seen many fighters drop by body shots by the dangerous.
Even if it's just subtle movements, feints, stepping over, but what you don't want to do is stand in front of him, because, like, again, we've seen him explode out with a 1-2 and end fights.
And just like that, Inoue landed the 1-2 there. Now, it was partially blocked by Tapales, but that's what Tapales doesn't want to have happen. There's a left hand. That's going to be called a slip. Be interesting to see the replay on that one. It did look like a quick left hand.
Just boxing and keeping everything on the outside.
And you see Inoue with that back foot taking a step back, almost trying to get that looping right hand, almost that uppercut to Tapales' head when he leans in. Halfway through this round 2.
And look at the feet. Look where Tapales' feet are at. They're on the inside, and he's walking straight. And that way he lines his left hand up to get a chance to shoot it down the pipe on Inoue. But when he's falling like that, he's falling into that right hand. See,
and one thing that gets forgotten a lot, to disrupt punches coming towards the head.
See how he fell in? Nice jab from Tapales.
Let's take a look at the replay here from round 2.
Again, he's getting closer finding his range with that right hand. But that's what I mean. When he falls in like that, he's gonna fall into the right hand and possibly not see it, and eventually try to align his left hand to get a shot down the middle and connect on Inoue. It's all about the foot battle. But that right there is still like no, because you're just a sitting target.
And here comes Inoue. Those punches are partially blocked, but they are backing up Tapales.
He's letting his hands go. Nice shot to the body. He's trying to create openings if he can. If Tapales won't give him one. Like, again, he was probably expecting him to come aggressive, but if he doesn't see that,
the speed of Inoue.
Nice shot to the body.
Brings the punch back, and then he lands one at another angle so quickly.
Ooh.
doubling and tripling up the jab is Inoue.
Nice jab.
Inoue displaying the right hand before throwing it.
Speed, foot movement. All right, he's not getting a little bit more looser. Nice body shot from Tapales. He can get there, but him having just a slightly shorter reach, he's gonna have to box his way in. A nice combination from him. Offset. You don't want him to get comfortable and get set, because the minute you do, he's gonna sit on those punches, and that's when the power really starts. That's when he really starts to generate power, because it all comes from the legs. But if you keep backing him up and offsetting him, you can prevent him from shooting back at you so quickly. And you see him having the battle of the foot position now. See? He's always going to be in range to load up on that right hand, just like that again. And that's just good technique. And knowing when you're in the ring.
Both men exchange. It's been a more measured approach from Marlon Tapales here.
Good round for Inoue.
And Jamel, you're mentioning the battle of the footwork there.
Right.
An orthodox versus southpaw here. So even though he is a very humble fighter, when he's in the ring, he always puts on a show, and he's doing that tonight at the Ariake Arena.
And again, Tapales has to watch out, keeping that high guard, because he did. Ooh, nice uppercut. And I was just saying, that high guard at times you don't always see everything coming at you. You sometimes, like we seen in the fights earlier, going around the guard, and plus you got to watch where his elbows at. Meaning, Inoue can take that. He can start. So you got to start watching out for that as well. Nice body shot from Tapales.
But in a way, that high guard is like blinders. In a way, you don't see what's coming around it.
And even Inoue, he put his hands up, and what happened? He didn't see that shot that just broke through the guard.
You can hear that devastating body work by Inoue.
Ooh. Now I feel like Tapales is, he's warming up himself. He's starting to let his hands go. Now this is when the activity and the output, begins for Tapales. Nice work from Tapales. Backing up in a way to keep him offset. But the minute he gets like that and lets Inoue plant his feet, he's going to generate power.
And you have to give credit to Tapales. Yes, he's the underdog, but he's also a unified champion in this division. He's not coming in like we've seen previous opponents of Inoue do and not trying to engage.
And again, I like the game plan that Tapales is doing though in terms of the body. Nice right hook to the up top. He's going to the body, to probably take away some of that power up Inoue, but he has to be careful. You don't want to get greedy.
Inoue making his presence known in this round 4.
Now you see Tapales is marching forward. Nice body shot right in between the punches.
These are hard shots by Naoya Inoue. Big left hand to the head. Here comes Inoue, the monster. Left hand, right hand. Tapales is down. 5 seconds left in this round 4. Can Tapales beat the count? He does.
He was trying to fight fire with fire. Got aggressive, opened up. Didn't see the shot with the high guard. Came around the guard. Put him down.
For example, in the same fight that Paul Butler fought,
right,
where you're tentative and then you end up getting dropped.
The thing is, he can box with them. He can box with them. He just got to, he's got to watch it. He got to just watch when he places his shots. And being that high guard hasn't helped him because again, Inoue is gonna come around the guard and hit you under the elbows and everything.
And Inoue started
just like that.
5, the way he ended round 4. Devastating shots downstairs, then upstairs.
And standing in front of him is not going to help. Standing in front of him is not going to help him.
That's a scary
Now he's getting pieced up.
against Naoya Inoue. Right hand gets through the guard. Another right hand.
Nice
Big uppercut for Inoue.
Woo! Nice counter from Tapales, though. Because pretty soon the hands are going to drop and he's going to come right back up top.
And Tapales is a warrior, all-out warrior. He's taking this punishment.
Nice counter. Nice counter from Inoue. That was nice. That was nice from Tapales.
Tapales lands a sneaky
Another one.
And another one.
Ooh. Yeah. Nice.
Both men exchanging right hands to the head.
Oh.
Big uppercut by Inoue.
I like what Tapales is doing at times, but when he throws his shots, he just stands right in front of him, and Inoue comes right back, and at times a harder shot. So he needs to, he needs to get in and just take a step over.
Body shots are affecting Tapales. He motions to the right hand gets through for Inoue.
The counter. And again, just standing in front of him. He needs to do something. Feint, turn, something.
It's not where you want to be if you're Marlon Tapales.
Oh, nice. I love that uppercut from Tapales, though, because it's breaking the guard up Inoue. With your hands up.
Incredible action in this round 5.
To shoot right back at him. See that? You see?
Round 6 underway of this undisputed Naoya Inoue in the white, red, and blue trunks. Marlon Tapales in the black and white. Karan Bhatia on the call, joined by Jamel Herring.
And you can hear Tapales' team jab to the body. Nice left hand from Tapales.
Tapales has Inoue backed up now.
Ooh! And you hear him saying the corners, he don't like the body. Tapales, go to the body.
You'd like to see Tapales tighten the defense and step out of the way.
Yeah, get out the way. Ooh. Now, anyway, as you can see right now, he's setting up traps because he knows Tapales is being aggressive, so he's taking that step back and he's trying to get him catch him coming in.
Tapales would be aggressive at that prospect, and Jamel, you're explaining why that's going to give Inoue openings.
Again, right now, I would like to see Tapales, starting to move again, keep turning.
2 to 3 right hands upstairs.
But it's like I said earlier, if you know, he got caught with something big.
And there is something big from the monster. You hear Tapales' corner there say, "Let your hands go."
That's what Inoue wants. He wants him to do that. Oh!
Huge right hand for Inoue to close out round 6. And let's take a look at some of the replays from the last round.
Lined up to that right hand. Just standing there watching him. That's good defense from Tapales, though. But Tapales, he's in this fight. He's definitely in this fight, though.
Halfway through our undisputed super bantamweight, his moments, but you're looking for some in-fight adjustments here.
Caught that in the glove. Ooh.
Huge left and right hand get through for Inoue.
Again, nice.
Nice lead jab there.
Nice defense, nice. And way to shoot back from Tapales.
And one of those adjustments you asked for, Jamel, is being done there. Marlon Tapales, he doesn't have the high guard with both hands. That right hand is a little bit lower. His own view from punches coming at you.
And even, yeah, and from that, he probably can see the punches coming at him a lot better than when he had the high guard in his face blinding him. You know, he can't just look for 1 or 2 shots. Tapales is catching the shots with his left hand now, and he's turning, and he's having moments. He's probably been winning the round.
The right hand
just got caught though, but
the third was the most powerful. It definitely got Tapales' attention.
Nice shot for Tapales. And shooting more than 1 or 2 shots, because that's what he's waiting. That's what Tapales is waiting on now, and to roll out those shots and come back with a counter.
It's been a battle of geography the whole night.
Nice jab from Tapales. He's bending his knees. He's got the body movement. He's turning. The jab is finding more success. Now, you know what I'm saying, he's catching Inoue falling at times, and when he does, you know, he has that free hand. Let it go. Oh.
Two fighters making in-fight adjustments, and Marlon Tapales has been able to find some success here.
And you sit in front of him, he's gonna let his hands go. Nice from Tapales again.
And again. Tapales lowering that right lead hand. It also allows a different angle for him to throw the jab that Inoue may not be expecting.
You know, and it'll catch Inoue off guard. Nice.
Big right hand there for Inoue.
He threw the shot where he felt that where Tapales was going to be at. He knows that though he's going to dip, so he threw it right down there and caught him on the mark. Nice counter from Inoue. Credit to Tapales though, he's definitely doing a lot more than what most probably expected him to do, even this late into the fight. But he's a champion, so you got to give him that respect. He's a champion.
Round 9 underway, and that's we hoped for and expected from Tapales, even though he has 2 belts. Came in as an underdog.
He's doubling up that right hand. See, again, he's doubling up that right hand. That one right hand, and he'll double up. Nice 1-2 shot from Tapales. Nice combination.
Right is working for Tapales. So Inoue does that.
Right now he's lined up to Inoue's right hand. See, he just got caught. He got lined up.
Of Inoue's lead foot.
But he has to watch. I know he has to watch it. Even because when he shoots that jab forward, he's still. Like Sean, you hear Sean Gibson, you gotta back him up. But when you sit there like that, you always get pieced up all night.
Especially when you have the monster landing 1-2. Some of these are getting through the guard. Heart of a warrior, heart of a champion, but also investing to that body, and he's been going to that all night.
Nice jab from Tapales.
Tapales goes back to that high guard.
Under those elbows. And you see, I mean, he started to double up that right hand. Nice shot right there from Tapales. He did get cracked with the right hand, so he probably felt that he needed to put both his hands up. But again, he can't see anything. And every time he does that, Inoue starts to let his hands go. Good lead left hand.
Round 10 from the Ariake Arena in Tokyo, Japan. Inoue certainly having success, but Marlon Tapales with an opportunity for himself to become undisputed, making in-fight adjustments. At times frustrating Inoue.
He puts his hands up like that. Inoue would throw a shot, and then he'll, ooh.
Big right hand there, backed up Tapales. And can he beat the count? He's not going to make it up. Naoya Inoue makes history. The legend of the monster continues to grow. Inoue becomes only the second man to be undisputed in multiple weight divisions in the modern era. History made here in Tokyo.
He is the winner by way of knockout. He is now the undefeated, undisputed super bantamweight champion of the world, Naoya, the Monster Inoue.